One. This is Glenn Spillman with Epic News, and we're here in West Sacramento, and to be honest, I have never heard of the Vagina Monologues until tonight. I had no clue what they were about. I didn't want to know what they were about. I wanted to be surprised when I watched the show. And when I watched the show, it was exceptional. It was full of emotions. I'm here with one of the cast members, and tell us a little bit about your experience with the production and how you got involved with it.
I first performed it last February when one of the Spiritual Center's cast members got permission from Eve Ensler. And there was one part of it that Eve Ensler brought it in 2009, transgender community and trans women. And they asked me to do that part. And I've been musical guest artist here, singing here for years. And when they asked me, I was delighted. I started out in musical theater, and I felt it was important to bring out the word, to represent for my community, being a trans woman. And it just showed aspects of my life. It's kind of autobiographical, because I did go through a lot of the same experiences that transgenders do go through. And I thought it was important to get the word out there, to let others know what we go through.
Now, you mentioned this is some of the stuff that you've gone through. Now, the monologue that you did, it was very personal. Now, was that your personal story that you read?
The part itself was written by Eve Ensler from an interview of transgender women that she did write about. But there are parts of it that I let's just say that I tweaked a little as far as towards my life, and made it more real. And in the end, when they kill my partner, the man I was supposed to marry, I did have a picture of my mother who passed away. Oh, wow. So that kind of got me to the emotional method acting type of thing, I guess you could say. But yeah, there were a lot of parts of it that I felt needed to be included, as far as the relationship with my father and stuff that her original piece didn't have. And so the transgender role would be more complete than just go from one child, the child stage to all of a sudden you're, So yeah, I liked how it came out. I'm very happy that my character was a complete person. You could see the complete person, and everybody could empathize, because everyone goes through relationships with their parents, right, told you're not good enough. Children can be cruel, and and sometimes being a transgender, you have unique circumstances that most men and women take for granted. And that's for every community. There's the gay community, which, so many gay bars and so many gay community, but transgenders are the ones left, the one minority left, to have not, still, I guess, not in the loop as far as legal rights and passport rights. And there's a lot of discrimination and red tape still there that needs to be overcome.
So what would you say now? We live in a society now that you have different religions, you have different sectors, you have different viewpoints and whatnot. And I know this is the church I assume you attend. What would you say to the people out there that have still a strong, and I'm going to say it, a strong hate towards this type of subject matter?
What I have to say is religion was man-made.
Yes.
Man discriminates. Man judges, not God. God made us all. He made us as we are, perfect, whole, and complete, just as we are. And that's what my spiritual center, the Center for Spiritual Awareness here in West Sacramento, teaches. That we are perfect, whole, and complete, just as we are. If you're truly a person of God, believe in God, you're not judging others. You're loving others. It's about love. No matter what shape or form, it's about love.
Right. And I believe that was one of the commandments that Jesus himself said in the New Testament, where the second greatest commandment is love your neighbor as yourself. And I have told people many times, I don't have holes in my hands or my feet, and I wasn't crucified, so I don't judge anybody, no matter what. If there's one thing that you could tell individuals out there that have gone through or are going through currently some of the things that you've gone through at a younger age when you were growing up, what is that message you want to send?
I want to tell you to be yourself. Be yourself and be true to who you are. Things will get better. I know that sometimes you're into your teenage years and you feel hopeless and you feel that there's no end to that tunnel, no end of the rainbow. There is. There surely is. Find the inner strength in yourself and don't stop being who you are, because you will grow into who you are. Just don't give up. And if anything, look for help out there. Now there are support groups. There are support groups for young trans people that need that help and that support, and it's out there. Don't give up. The most important thing is stay true to you and do not give up. That's one thing that we have right now is teenage suicides in the transgender community. Just know that you can succeed and you will thrive if you only hang in there.
You heard it, Amanda Craaig, with the production of Vagina Monologues. My name is Glenn Spillman with Epic News. I encourage all you guys to see this production wherever you can, whenever you can. It will blow your mind like it blowed mine. Again, this is Glenn Spillman with Epic News.